Alrighty, I got her set up. So. Alright, let's get this live stream underway. Look like I finally made it into the starting lineup. I'm averaging 17 points a game, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. 39% three-point shooting, 48% field goal. And I'm on a Milwaukee Bucks. It was my choice. Let's see here. Y'all feel free to comment on my live stream too. That will be greatly appreciated. And I apologize for the scanner noise in the background.
Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan. By my side, Steve Kerr and Clark Miller. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game is
looks like I'm guarding Jimmy Butler.
Happy April Fool's Day, baby. This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store.
Uh-oh. D Rose makes first point in the game.
We're at the Bradley Center. Right now, they're way down in the standings, just 12th place in the conference.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, the streak has been very difficult as this team has struggled of late. And the struggles may continue. They've got a really tough challenge against this team.
Bang.
Well, and if you're going to snap a losing streak, what better
broke
way
Jimmy Butler's
to do it
ankles
against an opponent like this? I mean, that would be doing it in style.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for Chicago right now, D Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. McDermott and Gasol, the duo at the forward. And it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Now, Doug McDermott, a senior out of Creighton, one of the all-time great scorers in college basketball history. In fact, 3,150 points. That ranks him 5th all-time in Division I. And he's not just a great shooter, he's a scorer who can create his own shot in a number of ways.
Now here's Rose after the miss from Raymond. Elbow shot, 6 to shoot. Rose, that's good.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know.
I believe this was back when Dirt Rose was halfway decent.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me what has pleased him most about his team is how well they are playing together on the offensive end, saying it's playing together on the same page and functioning as a unit instead of as a group of individuals. It's something we hope we can continue. We'll see if that's the case, guys.
1 for 3.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. You get
Pitiful.
good shots, guys. Creating those quality opportunities is something Coach hopes to see here early on.
You know, Kevin, I think he worries sometimes that his guys play too much individual one-on-one basketball. I think he really wants the focus to be on team execution today.
And that's where it always should be, Kevin. And Steve, hero ball doesn't usually end up allowing you to be successful. So let's see if his message got across.
And it's Butler missing. Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Kicks to Parker. Lays it up and banks it in. Parker's got his first 2 points of the
Looks
night.
like we may have a 2-point lead.
Great play.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Butler. Outside Rose. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. Pass to McDermott for 3. He shot right there going in.
The bounce pass was the key to the play.
And Chicago has possession. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Left side Butler. Here's the teardrop. Back to Rose. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Butler missing again. Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Rain Man passes to Middleton, and he gets it to go.
Trying to get a few highlight plays on here for y'all.
And it takes passing like that to get it done.
Bulls trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Pass to Rose. Right side Rose. A baseline J, and that one's good. Noah's got his first 2 points. A different look for Milwaukee. And under the Kumbos check in for Chris Middleton.
They got me on the bench.
And Nate Walters subbed in for Brandon Knight. So Chicago going with an almost entirely both teams changing it up here. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Walters. Brooks covering. Outside Mayo. Mayo left side. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
In just a moment. The NBA regular season winding.
Well, that was just the end of quarter number 1.
Go up against the Boston Celtics this Friday.
We lead 16-15.
Neither team able to build much of a lead.
Looks like I got to guard Jimmy Butler again.
Hitting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
Rain Man in at shooting guard. Mayo out there with Parker. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Sanders in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. 5 to shoot. 13 feet away. Misses off the right iron. Chicago trailing here. Mirotic, the 23rd pick back in 2011. The Bulls had to wait a while for him to come over. But Steve, it looks like their patience will be rewarded.
Yeah, I mean, he was an MVP in the Spanish ACB league. It's probably the best league in the world after the NBA. So a lot of NBA GMs really regarded him as the best international player outside the NBA last season.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
I got a little fancy shot in there.
Man in their last game against the Hawks provided a nice lift. He finished with 19 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. His performance will be a high note in what has been a disappointing season for his team.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by Steve his standards.
Well, those are pretty high standards ordinarily. We'll see how much it carries over. It's not a performance that will be easy to repeat.
But you like to have that in your
big 3-pointer.
resume, so you can call.
He got 9 points. 4 of 7 field goals.
I think it'll serve him better than
Shooting 57% from the floor.
Leading Real Madrid to the title in the Copa del Rey tournament. He got the MVP of that tournament as well.
And got a rebound.
He's still young, but he's been proven at a very high level of competition, and you never discount that.
Ooh, another 3-pointer, boys.
Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
But the Slaughter man finally called a little foul.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Shots good from Butler.
In my face, boys, in my face.
Montenegro moved to Spain when he was 15, so he's made the adjustment smoothly to playing abroad. Now we'll see how he adjusts to the NBA.
Here's Rain Man, defended by Butler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Just
and a foul.
Amazing game for Rain Man. 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot.
Money
of
Man
Harvey,
as soon as I
and they're sharing the ball too.
get done fish live stream, I'll
We're seeing great
give you a
offensive movement.
subscribe to your channel.
He's going with right now. Chris Middleton's checked in for Parker. Antetokounmpo comes in for O.J. Mayo. And Nate Walters subbed in for Jared Bayless. This all setting the pick for Noah. Rose kicks to McDermott. Back to Rose. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Gasol. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Gasol's got his first points of the game.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Walters dishes to Sanders. Leaps for it and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And here's a check of the 2K leaderboard in the top rebounding shooting guards of the past 10 games. You look at Butler, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And a two-guard who's as prolific as a rebounder as he is, that's a rare breed in the NBA. I mean, it defies conventional wisdom that he's able to pull down as many boards as he does from that position.
Well, I start with his athleticism, Steve. I mean, that makes it possible. And he's got a nice feel for playing in the post as well. He doesn't look out of place down there like a lot of shooting guards do.
Rose gets a wide open look. Off target with his three.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Walters passes to Middleton. Butler with the block. They get it back. And the foul called on Paul Gasol. That is his first foul.
Nice shooting.
Well, my coach likes something that they see from me here. I don't know what, but it's something.
And Sanders kicks to Middleton. To the wing right side. Close game as
And it's 37-34 at halftime. We got a
They lead by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Coach,
They didn't look to attack, but I like to see us run and get.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. Something we're doing well right now is spacing and shot selection, and we're shooting it pretty well. Getting open, getting looks, and making sure to make the pass when you don't see something. And I don't say this often, but in the second half, there's no such thing as a bad shot. If you've got one you like, take it, even if we've only run half the second off the shot clock.
let's see here. We are starting the third quarter.
Look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
So for Chicago right now,
Those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
this all setting the pick for Rose. Noah with a screen on Knight. Rose dishes to Noah. Good D by Sanders.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Catch and shoot,
No
and
good
it's
for
off.
Raymond. The Bulls trail by 5. Well, it's funny, Clark. Some people thought that Joakim Noah was considered a bust when drafted by Chicago.
Very premature assessment of that young man. I tell you, you talk about having to eat crow for those who felt that way. A two-time NCAA champion, Noah has now rightly become revered as the heartbeat of this scrappy Bulls team, an All-NBA and All-Star, and also an All-NBA defensive player as well.
Foul, number
Noah
2.
has that boisterous, playful personality.
Going up
I think
for
his
some more free
quirks
throws.
Maybe threw people off early on, but he's a wonderful teammate. He's unselfish, and I think more than anything, you know, his unguarded personality has sort of helped him connect with his teammates.
And for Noah, who is really gregarious and outgoing off the court, but you get in between those lines.
Straight
his
money
intense
from the line.
competitiveness
2 for,
becomes apparent.
no, I'm 4 for 4 from the
Locked in
line.
all business.
I think,
Fierce
man.
competitor, laser focused on winning, and he's not worried about making a few enemies in the process.
Well, they're passing to Rose. lets it go with the three. And with that, the Bucks lead is
Dang, I didn't get over it quick enough.
2 points with that basket from Butler.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Knight passes to Raymond. To the wing on the left. Here's Middleton. Here's Sanders. Can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and
Man,
they didn't make the changes they should.
Derrick Rose is impossible to guard in his younger days. I mean,
and Doris Burke has something for us.
his days before he got hurt.
Well, thank you, Kevin. As you know, Derrick Rose might be a
I'm live
superstar,
streaming.
but he doesn't lean towards the limelight. He said, I was always the kid who didn't say too much, and people didn't think I knew that much. But I followed everything that was going on in the room and always knew my surroundings.
Ooh.
Paying attention to detail, that's part of being a point guard. Guys?
Certainly a cerebral approach to the game. Much appreciated, Doris. Thank you. Here's Rainman. And
What? I got that sloppy shot to go.
Rainman's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Rose. He's got 12. Bayless is checked in for the Bucks. And the Bulls making a change also. Mirotic is checked in. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. 4th, the Bulls.
You don't want to send this team to the line. They've been solid all season. And coaches have to ask themselves, is it worth it to foul these guys? They're excellent from the strike as a team. Not just a couple of guys. Their whole team makes foul shots.
Middleton. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic.
What a play. The hoop plus the arm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time. Well, you know, Chris Middleton, an isolation scorer back at Texas A&M during his college days, now is becoming more of an off-the-ball scorer. Got a solid mid-range game and getting it done inside and out.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. Derrick Rose was the focus of the discussion. He wants their offense to run through him. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Got more rebounds, still missed.
Doris, thank you. Gasol kicks to Rose. Pass to McDermott. Feeds it to Gasol. Shoots from the block. The rebound by the Bucks. Rainman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Middleton, not an elite athlete, a little tougher creating his own shot perhaps at the NBA level.
Yeah, but at 6'8" with that nice high release, great touch. I think he has some versatility in that regard, but it's all about efficiency. And with time, he may look to be more aggressive.
Here's Butler. And it's good.
And one.
Shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hip.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
And the Bucks with some changes. On to 2.
That's it?
And you know this, man.
And I'm back on the bench again.
Gibson's checked in for Gasol.
43-45 is the score.
Making a switch.
Now it's 45 to 51.
Derrick Rose is
Hopefully I'm getting ready to go back in.
Chicago. Here's Walters. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot by Mayo is no good.
I thought he rushed him a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Five seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Rose. No good.
And let's see here. 51 to 45 at the end of the third quarter.
Coming up Sunday, April. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. Rain Man, he's in at shooting guard. Parker out there with Sanders. Then it's Mayo. And it's Walters in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Noah kicks to McDermott. Right block shot and the shot. Good.
Yeah.
Rain Man's got 22.
That was a wild shot. I don't think I could make that one again if I wanted to.
I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Rose dishes to Dunlap. The feed to McDermott. Bulls moving the ball around. Rose passes to Gibson. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. Kicks it to Rose. 5 on the clock. And he gets the bucket.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Rainman. Dishes it to Walters. Passes it to Rainman. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. And he knocks down the jumper. Rain Man's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's been one of their more reliable options.
24
today,
points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 60%.
Noah with a screen for Rose.
A rookie leading scorer.
And it's Rose penetrating. That's good. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Bucks leading by 4. Here's Walters. And the pass to Rainman. Elbow shot is on the way. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Now Dunleavy. Left side Rose. There's the dish to Dunleavy. Just 4 to shoot. Gibson the screen. Dunleavy kicks to Rose. And it's Chicago scoring again.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. There's the pick. Mayo drives in, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Bulls trail by 6.
59-53.
And the Bucks with some changes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Mayo. And Knight subbed in for Nate Walker. Making some changes. Gasol comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Butler in for Dunleavy. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
Thanks a lot, Doris. They double him with Butler. Knight passes to Rainman. Knight on the wing, wide open. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
The partner makes it.
And here's Rose. To the left side wing. Gasol goes in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. His free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both good from the line that time.
Some good numbers for Gasol. He has 8 points and a couple of nice steals, too.
Knight dishes to Parker. Back to Knight. Pass to Raymond. Knight with it. Noah picks him up. And Sanders with the basket on the assist by Knight. Sanders has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. Here's Rose. And the layup's good off the glass. Rose has got 22.
Well, that shot keeps him at 100% from the field this quarter.
Knight kicks to Parker. Gasol with the steal. Feeds it to Butler. And he caps off the pass.
Got dunked on.
Boy, their defense
Jimmy Butler
making an
dunked on me.
impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
And Middleton kicks to Knight. Passes it to Raymond. Expanding his range. That's good.
Bang.
The assist that time from Knight. That's 29 points for Raymond.
Another three-pointer.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
There's the bucket. Good. And now 24 points for Derrick Rose.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Here's Rayman. Off target from downtown.
I missed that one.
7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Poked away. Butler kicks it to Noah. Nails it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Back to Knight for 3. Good on the shot.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut.
29 seconds left. We got a 6-point lead.
Five-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gasol. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
You just can't afford to let somebody get that good position in the paint.
Well, it's more than trouble when he does catch it down there, Steve. He's never going to miss from that range.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And it's Rose penetrating. Knight grabs the board.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that
72
makes it a 7-point
to
lead.
65. 7-point lead.
He feeds it to Gasol. 3-pointer. Frames it from downtown.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
And so it's the Bucks
And
who
we
come
win
out
it
on top here.
72
And Clark, you know, it was quite a
68.
deal,
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Rain Man.
I made 11 out of 18 shots, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 29 points. Not too bad to see.
So that's how it is, huh?
Yo, what is this?
Yo, what are you doing with my phone, man? You ain't my mom.
What are you doing giving up on this team? Planning your next season before this one's even over.
Chill, man. This just idle talk. You know how agents are. They always trying to feel involved. I ain't giving up on nothing. For real. Hey, I know this team gave me my first shot, and I'm gonna keep working my tail off for them until they tell me to go away. All right? I'm here with y'all.
All right. Just make sure you ain't leaving no bonehead texts out in the public where everybody can see it.
I guess that was awkward.
We have time for more questions. You, sir?
When you score like you did tonight, do you feel like you could go 1-on-5 and still get yours?
Nah, man. This is a team game. I was feeling it tonight, but tomorrow's gonna be somebody else going on.
In the back, Kyle, what's your question?
You may have won, but you dominated the ball to an alarming degree. How can you keep your teammates happy if you're preventing them from getting their numbers?
I really don't know where you're getting your facts from. I'm just doing exactly what Coach told me to do within our offense. If you got any issues with that, then you should take it up with my coach. I'm just playing the game the way I was told to.
You, sir?
Well, it's no secret you're approaching free agency. Do you plan to give a hometown discount if they make an offer?
You know, I'm not really concerned with that, all right? I just want to finish the season off nice and strong and let my agent deal with the numbers.
You mean to tell me you're the only professional athlete who doesn't care about money?
That's not what I said. I said I'd let my agent deal with the numbers. You may not believe this, but all of us just don't sit up at night dreaming about how much bank we can make. Some of us just want to play the game, run with good teammates, and compete for a title. I mean, it might blow your mind, but I'm just trying to hoop, bro. Does that answer your question? That's what I thought. Thank you.
I don't know. Probably in there. Jennifer bought her one, Tiffany bought her one. Yep. Looks like I may have a few teams interested in signing me here. Oh, I'm live streaming me playing this game here. And for everybody that's watching this live stream, I'll have a new video put up on my channel after a while.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports Podcast live in Milwaukee at the sold-out Bradley Center. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off a good outing against the Celtics in Boston.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
A look at the Magic starting group. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Fry and Vucevic are the power forward and center. And it's Ridnour in at the point guard position. Now, here is Ridnour. Harris a screen on Knight. There's a good screen. Ridnour kicks to Fry. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off. Channing Frye missed all of 2012-13 with an enlarged heart. The condition got better, and last season seemed like he didn't miss a beat. He came back and shot the cover off the ball.
Oladipo, the pass to Ridnour. And Oladipo kicks to Ridnour. No good from outside.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Knight against Ridnour. Knight passes to Raymond.
Get over here, buddy.
Parker inside. It's against Fry. That is good. Parker's got his.
Get over here.
Well, that's how you pick up second
Get up there.
points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Fry dishes to Ridnour. Harris pitch to Oladipo. Back to Harris.
Get up there, buddy. What? What? Go and get him?
Pass to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6.
Buddy.
Three-pointer. Ridnour.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Knight passes to Raymond. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Rain Man's got 6 points. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Sorry about my dog, guys.
And
I mean, everybody's got dogs, and they act like that when the strangers come in. Well, I apologize anyway.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
The Magic shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
That's good from Ridnour.
Send me some comments if anybody's watching this. I just want to know if anybody's watching.
Both free throws good from Ridnour.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep a franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about
Boom.
Shaq and Dwight Howard.
We lead 10-7.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
And Fry kicks to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. The feed to Ridnour. 3 on 3. Here's Knight. And Oladipo pulls it down. And about Orlando and their stars is a better
than not to have them at all. But Orlando has seen a lot of success for how long they've been a franchise. They like to be able, though, looking ahead, to keep that next star wearing the Magic uniform right now.
I'm just getting lucky now.
Play and, just over
I got 8 points. No assists, no rebounds. I got to make that change.
To Oladipo. Dishes it to Fry. Fades. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he didn't punish them for it.
I'm on fire right now, guys. I am flat torching them.
Now, here's Ridnour. His last outing, he had 8 points. The dish now to Fry. To the paint, here's Oladipo. Comes up empty down low.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Shoots.
Bang, I'm on fire, guys. I am slap scorching them.
Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
A different look from Milwaukee. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Parker. Mayo comes in for Rain Man. And Walters checks in for Knight. Then for the Magic, Gordon's checked in for Fry. Reese Harkless comes in for Tobias Harris. And Fournier subbed in for Victor Oladipo. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He told his players that this game will be decided by how effectively they're able to create open looks. He said, quote, all 5 guys on the floor have got to be constantly moving, forcing the defense to scramble. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Magic knocking down the tray. Taken away by Ridnour.
Oh, if it ain't a scorcher today.
Is in for Antetokounmpo, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Nate Walters. Channing Fries checked in for Orlando. Oladipo comes in for Luke Ridnour. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. The backcourt is Oladipo and Fournier. Harkless is out there with Gordon, and it's Fry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Rain Man. He had 22 points in the win against the Celtics in Boston.
Dang.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit, and you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the 3 by Milwaukee. There's a good screen, and Harkless slams it in.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean,
he just got dunked
use
on.
The screen to free yourself, and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Here's Rain Man. 13 points in the game. Out to the wing. Pass to Bayless. Jacks up a 3. The shot will not go. And Orlando will come the other way. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse than when you're at home. Boy, you've got to cash in on them.
Here's Rain Man following the score by Aaron Gordon.
I've cooled down some, guys.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Harkless. Back to Oladipo. Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's the pick. Fires from 14. Milwaukee with the rebound. Sanders has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, quite an interesting upbringing for Victor Oladipo. His mother and father immigrated from Nigeria. They ingrained a great work ethic in their children. But his father in particular didn't really approve of his son's focus on basketball. But Victor was undeterred.
Orlando with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee and the basket by Gordon.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Orlando, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Harkless dishes to Oladipo. Feeds it to Fry. That is good. Fry's got his second bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Now here's Parker. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Passes to Rainman. 17-foot shot on the way.
Finally. This is my second shot, the second quarter.
Orlando's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. A different look from Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for Sanders. On to Tacumbo comes in O.J. Mayo. And it's Brandon Knight in for Jared Bayless. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Fry. Tobias Harris comes in for Gordon. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Fournier. Now, here's Ridnour. 8 points for him. Harkless the pass to Vucevic. And it's good off the glass. Vucevic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He told his guys, when we've got the ball, let's take it right into the teeth of the defense. Attacking the basket is going to be their MO. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Well, coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Rain Man. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Now, here's Oladipo. Averaging 14 points a game.
Crap.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Ridnour kicks to Vucevic. That is
Dang
good.
it.
Vucevic has got 8 here in the quarter.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
Wow, are they moving the ball right now? They look good.
Here's Rain Man. Offline with his 3. Orlando leading
I had
by
to try
3.
to tie the game up.
Ridnour kicks to Harris. He feeds it to Oladipo. Lets it go from 11, and it's Orlando with another.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
To the right side. Here's on to Tacumbo. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 6th assist on the night.
And he was 1 step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
11 feet away, and he's able to get it back. And the first half
That was kind of a good quarter and a kind of a bad quarter.
Lead by 3. And now
we're getting beat by 3 points.
Standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I don't try to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, much.
I'm going into halftime.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves
69% field goal shooting, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal.
In the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great position.
And we welcome you back with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. Looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for man. He has 20 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
Rain Man in at shooting guard. Sanders out there with Parker. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. That's good. The Orlando lead is cut to just one on the basket from the Rain Man.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts. Jabari Parker, a self-described obedient kid growing up in Chicago, maintained a 3.7 GPA through high school. He went so far as to say he had lower self-esteem in his younger days. You don't often hear about that from NBA athletes, but it's a reality. Believe me, I see these guys, and they often aren't
off the mark
as you might think. There's no reason for this guy to doubt his worth now, especially
40% three-point shooting now.
Foul. Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
It's his first trip to the line. And as humble as Jabari Parker seems off the court, Clark, he seems like one of those guys who flips a switch when he steps on the floor. Great motor, terrific hunger, real competitive.
Yeah, extremely competitive and confident and assertive. And with his talent.
Got to play hard, guys.
Here's Knight. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hey, guys. Rain Man in their last game against the Celtics had a nice performance. He finished with 22 points, and a lot of his contribution coming from the charity stripe as he was drawing fouls. This game is just the latest performance in what has been a hot streak for him.
What?
Will he bring the fire tonight, guys?
Foul on me.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night, Steve, and he didn't disappoint them.
No, he didn't. In fact, he did everything they asked of him and more. And I think he really enjoys being that go-to guy for them.
Yeah, I think he relishes that because he knows he's capable of doing it. He's had some performances that have fortified his confidence in that role. So he's in a good place right now.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Oladipo misses.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Sanders against Harris. And stolen by Harris. Kicks it to Fry. Out to the right wing. The pass to Harris. It's Oladipo on the wing. Shot clock at 5. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Man, I can't guard him.
Oladipo's got 11.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Taken away by Ridnour.
And a freaking turnover.
3 on 3. He dishes it to Vucevic. That's good. And it's Ridnour picking up the assist. And now it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Out to the right wing. Fades away. And again, it's Orlando converting.
That's 10-point lead.
Right there. You can feel the momentum changing.
I think this lead will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
A different look for Milwaukee.
They benched him. Put me on the bench. 47-55.
Here's Walters. He's guarded by Ridnour. Bayless dishes to Sanders. Bayless the pass to Sanders. Here's Ridnour. No luck.
Tune in next Sunday, April.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm game.
Well, with this assist, he shows you just what a well-rounded guard he really is. Kind of a combo guard, even though he's listed as a shooting guard. Really a diverse offensive skill set.
We're almost seeing more of that, aren't we? It's like guys that have point guard skills that can play both those positions.
For sure.
Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo.
Starting to heat up a little bit now.
Gordon out there with Channing Frye, and it's Ridnour in at the point.
Well, my awful shooting, the reason why we're down by
He kicks it to
as many points as we was.
The rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From beyond the arc, that's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Gordon tries again, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Bucks trail by 6. Pass to Rain Man. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter, and he gets it to go. Rain Man's got 29 in the game.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
I don't think so.
Frye with the ball. Harris kicks to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock.
I'm live streaming. Everybody can hear you.
Gordon's got 3 assists in the game. Bucks have got
Don't pay him no attention, guys. He's got here a $3 bill.
The feed tonight. Nice ball movement.
He's live.
Here's Sanders. Gordon with the defensive effort. Orlando leading by 6. On up the court. Victor Oladipo again. Oladipo's got 10 points here in the second half.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Here's Rain Man. No good on the triple.
Crap, boy, we can't make nothing.
Orlando's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Ridnour dishes to Frye. Parker with the steal. Parker sets the screen for Knight. To the left wing. Here's Rain Man. Guarded by Oladipo. Rain Man. Nice shot from 10 feet
I'll tell you how late to subscribe here, too.
Got 9 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Your daddy's crazy, ain't he, Noah?
Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Let's go quickly over the
Oh, shoot.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Bucks trail by 6.
That's an orange.
Ridnour with the steal. Oh, and here he comes. Ridnour all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
This quarter has brought out the best in them, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Vucevic against Sanders. Clock at 6. The rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Knight passes to Rain Man. Dishes it to Middleton. Shot from 12. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
61-64. Definitely going to be a tight game.
Knight against Ridnour. The dish now to Oladipo. Can't hit. Good D by Sanders.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt
We just ain't got no
He's a
center.
real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
We can't rebound.
Knight against Ridnour. Parker. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ridnour kicks to Harris. Pass to Oladipo. A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Talk about a terrific game for Oladipo. 15 points.
Oh,
Good job
shoot.
distributing the ball as well.
Now, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. He's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Dang it.
Orlando leading by 6. Here's Ridnour. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah,
We
nice
are
fast
playing
break
pitiful.
from start to finish, guys. Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Oladipo against Knight. Parker right side. Parker right side. Passes it to Raymond. The tray. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You should have let me shot that way a while ago.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Oladipo, and that one's good.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
Here's Sanders. Knight dishes to Sanders. The shot misses. The Magic have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's the screen. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fry passes to Vucevic. Now Fry. The shot is off. Here's Rayman. No good. And so it's Orlando winning this
And we
one.
get beat 71 to 64. 16 out of 25 field goals. I played like crap. I shot the ball too much.
You were dialed in tonight, man. Too bad the rest of us couldn't do our part to get the win. But know this, you continue to take and make open threes, your teammates will continue to feed the rock. Keep hooping, when the dubs will come. All right?
I'm never cool with losing, bro.
Me neither. But nobody's ever won 82 games in a regular season in this league. And nobody ever will. Just keep launching, man. The wins will be
I will, man.
Does she?
I will. Believe that.
Yeah, are you?
It must have been that girl I met at that restaurant on 89th. I knew I shouldn't trust her. I left my phone on the table while I was talking to a friend. She sent messages to all my clients. This is all on me. 100% my fault. He was just playing. He knew we'd never discuss another team while we're still under contract here. Gotta believe me, man.
But I want to let you know, I'm 100% behind our team. I'm ready to play in our next game in our uniforms right here at home. I'm ready to go like always.
That's good enough for me, son. Now get back to work. And you, I suggest you password protect that phone of yours.
Already done.
Man, come on.
Go.
see here. We'll find out if I get into the playoffs. Probably not, but
So with this social media scandal thing going, you've alienated your teammates, the fans, and management.
That wasn't my intention.
But that's what happened. That's why I keep an extra cell at home just for conversations I want to keep to myself. And that bad boy never leaves the house.
An extra cell?
Just keep your intentions to yourself. We're all disposable in this league. All I really care about is your mindset. How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm still focused on what matters. That's this team, my job, and the rest of the season.
Good, but words are one thing, actions are another. You're gonna have to bust your butt over the next few weeks to earn the respect and trust of your teammates again. Can you do that?
Absolutely, man. Those my boys.
Good. Time to prove it. Now get out of here.
Yes, sir.
What? What? Basketball?
Reach out, touch space.
Let's see here. Let's go to the calendar. Like we got blowed out. We got beat. Let's see if we make it to the playoffs. And no, we didn't. Let's go to the off season. What's this?
Just getting one last look?
Yeah, man, it's been a long road. Can't believe the season's over.
Hey, listen up. I had a blast playing with you this year. You came a long way. But now you got some decisions to make. Where you're gonna play, where you're gonna call home for the next year or so. My advice is just trust your gut. You'll know what feels right when you see it. I'm gonna holler at you later in the summer to see where your mind's at, all right?
Thanks, man. I appreciate you, bro.
You got it. No matter what you decide, we always gonna be boys.
And Kevin Durant wins MVP. Joel Embiid won Rookie of the Year. Reggie Jackson won Sixth Man of the Year. Anthony Davis wins Defensive Player of the Year. Steven Adams wins Most Improved Player of the Year. David Blatt, 57 and 25 record, wins Coach of the Year. Oh, shoot.
Hey, man. Thanks for working out with me.
A year ago, it would have never happened.
Why you say that?
You serious? You the king of attitude.
Hey, your attitude wasn't so great yourself.
Maybe. I'm just glad our rookie season is behind us.
Yeah, man. There's only so much garbage you can take from the vets, you know?
Yeah, but now you got a big decision coming up. Where you gonna play? Where you gonna take the next step? Who knows, maybe we can team up in the future.
Be a dynamic duo for sure.
The future's wide open for both of us.
Peace, bro. Nah, man. I'm saying it's only a matter of time before my name's in the conversation. We talking about MVP, player. Hey, hold up. Hey, man, I gotta holler at you later. My agent over here tripping. I'll talk to you later. Peace.
I think you might be getting a little ahead of yourself with that MVP talk.
Man, what you talking about? What, I ain't good enough now?
No. I'm just saying, we need to do some digging, figure out where your game fits best. Now, take a look at this list, tell me what teams top your list, and I'll start making calls.
Well. No. I'll pick Chicago. The Thunder. And looks like Cleveland. Yep. Got it now.
Now look, you've done some good work, but you haven't exactly
live streaming this basketball game.
Man, if you trying to say something, spit it out.
All I'm saying is that we might have to accept an offer.
Y'all get to see where I get to go to. If I go to the Cleveland,
I don't care how
or
you
the
spin
Thunder,
it, as long as you spin it.
or somewhere
I
that.
just want to ball and get paid. I need sharks.
My mom.
Yeah, that's what we both want.
Is that one of your Doritos out there?
What?
Underneath of the covers.
Oh,
What's out here?
Oh, is that so? That's why you came over here? What does that even mean?
Must pass off.
Who's underneath that cover thing out there?
Find that top again and give it back to her.
Man, I respect you and your game. You already know that, but this is a business, and I have to make the best decision for me and mine. Gotta take my time. I hear you, but I ain't no guppy, bro. I'm a shark. Yeah? Is that so?
See.
What kind?
Trying to get me to play
People
on the
sure like to
Milwaukee
talk.
Bucks again, and we didn't even make the playoff.
I really do feel you, man. But I owe it to myself to test out these free agent waters.
I'm gonna
If I
play
find
on me
nothing
a
out
team
there,
that I can win a
shoot,
championship
I'm gonna
with.
get right back here to ball with you.
Now I get to pick where I play, if I even get an
Done
offer.
my work? Now it's time for you to make some decisions for your future and.
All right, guys,
We're
you
joined
get to
at the hip.
witness
Blood
me
brothers,
picking my
two
team.
Patriots, thick as thieves, peas in a pod.
Come on, man. Come on with all that. You know we ain't no brothers. Now tell me what's up.
All right. I worked my tail off to get you a few offers to consider. Take a look. Tell me what you think.
Look like Chicago made an offer. Thunder didn't, or Cleveland. Let's see which team. We got Chicago. Guess I play for the Bulls.
All right. I want to play for Chi-Town.
Done and done, my man. Good choice. And this is just the beginning. You keep improving, the next time you come up for free agency, we're moving to another stratosphere. I'm talking Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and beyond, Broheim. Me and you, all right? Now I'll get moving on that paperwork so we can ink this deal as quick as possible. Cool?
Cool, man. Hurry up and get that done. The quicker I sign, the quicker I get paid.
I got the GM on speed dial. I'll make the call from my car. Ciao.
Hey, thanks for coming by.
No problem, Coach.
Listen, I just wanted to let you know how excited I am with you joining our team. I've seen what you can do on the court, and I knew with you signing on with us, we would be capable of some big things. You were one of the key reasons that I decided to come on board.
Wow, that means a lot to me. I'm looking forward to working with you and bringing a championship to this city.
Well, just keep developing your game. I think we'll have a pretty good shot at it. Now I'll see you down on the court.
It's all good, Coach. I appreciate it.
Let's start with you, Doc. What led you to take a head coaching position here?
Well, it seemed like a great opportunity to come in and move the organization forward. I like the look of the roster, and the way I see it, this team has a chance to be good for a very long time.
Doc, you've got one of the more impressive players in the league sitting next to you right there. Did his signing have anything to do with your decision to come on board?
Well, I'm certainly excited what we can do together, but he's just one piece of the puzzle. I think the team as a whole has a lot of potential, and I'm really looking forward to starting the season.
I'd like to get a player's perspective on my first question to Doc. What led you to sign on here?
Oh, I really felt like this was the best place for me to continue and develop my game. I love the fans here. I love the city. I just think it's a great place to play basketball.
And how did you feel when you learned Doc would be joining the team?
Oh, man, that was just icing on the cake to me. I've been a fan of Coach Rivers for a very long time now. And I know if anybody can come in here and bring a championship to this team, it's Coach Rivers. I think Coach and I are really going to make a really great team. I'm ready to get started. Right, Coach?
Well, I hope so. But now it's time to get to work. We've got a long season ahead of us. Hey, thanks, everyone.
Peace, guys.
Okay, everyone, I know you're all excited to get started, and so am I. I just wanted to say that I'm excited to be here coaching this team. I think we have a great group of guys, and we've got a chance to go a long way. But that does not happen without us putting in the work, and that starts today with our practice. So let's go out there, let's go play hard, and take the first step towards what I expect to be a great season.
Looks like I got number 9 again.
Yo, look back on the boogie when cats used to harmonize like.
Let's see.